Page 244, we have an ensemble repertoire PC thingy to do. A group thing, okay. Kind of what's going on here? What's this ensemble? They've labeled them 2, 3, and 4. Okay. Where's part 1? Well, part 1 is actually the waltz on page 243, the lesson we just did, if you did the lesson. It's there. That's the melody. Then the rest of this goes with that melody. So somebody's playing the melody, and then other people are playing this. And who plays what, I don't know. But if you look at the score, we can kind of get an idea of what we need. The second part is simply a single line. So it could be any instrument or a person singing, they go, that can do those notes. Or any, like a violin or an oboe or some instrument that can read those notes, a concert keyed instrument that can read those notes and play it. Or it could be the piano, just one person playing one note at a time, or playing that line. Then the third part is a grand staff. So that is a piano part. Somebody's on the piano and they're using both hands and they're having fun. And then the fourth part is another grand staff. So in this score, we have 2 grand staffs. You can do that. It's just another piano playing that one. Okay, so let's go through each of these parts. Now, it's a 3/8 time. No sharps or flats in the keys. It's the same as before. We're in the key of C major. Okay. And the part 2 is 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Then going on, you get the idea of that one? Okay. Part 3 is the piano part, and they're not giving you all the notes. Well, they're giving you the chords, and they're giving you the pattern, and you get to do the rest. So you're starting out here, and the G with a B on the bottom. A G chord is that, and they want the B on the bottom. Well, it's here. And that's close to where I'm at, so that's where I'm going. So it's here. But it's only for one measure. Let's see. So it's... And then measure 7. Now they want a G7 chord. Well, G7 chord is this. And you think it's this? No, because if they wanted this arrangement, they would have a G7/B, telling you to put B on the bottom. If they don't put anything, they want root position. They want G on the bottom. So it's here, citizen, or here. I'm not sure where it goes exactly. When you put the ensemble together, you have a better idea of where it goes. So the part 4 is playing these notes. So you may want to be up in here, a little higher up. So for measure 7, or go to measure 6, you're still here. You may want to come up here. Here, you can be on top of each other, I guess, or here. I don't know where the left hand goes. Here or here, wherever. But it is a G7 chord. And I'm not using the D. You could. I could do that too. But I do. Whatever. And then going on to measure 9, it's a G chord with B on the bottom here. I don't know where we are. I could be up in here, or I'm down here. And so, again, I don't know where to go until we put the ensemble together, and how does it fit with the other parts. But measure 13, they want an A chord with a C on the bottom. So that's A chord here. D minor, and then that G chord again, B. And again, the A chord with a C on the bottom, C sharp on the bottom. G. And that's basically what we're doing. And then here, I suggest you come up to the end up here. It's a D minor chord with an F on the bottom. Because you're ending, they give you the last notes in the last measure up here, not down here. So somehow we went up somewhere. Again, it's easier to figure out where you need to go when you have the ensemble together and you can hear the other parts. What fits better with what the other parts are doing? Here or here, somewhere. Then the fourth part, it's again the chords, but a different pattern. It's here. The bottom note is playing whatever the bottom note is. Look at the third measure. It's a G/B. They want B to be B to be the bottom note. So it's G is the root of the chord, but I'm going to play a B because that's what the music says to do. For measure 7, the G7 chord, I'm going to play a G because that's its root position. And then going on, it's going to be a B for measure 9 because they're telling me to play a B on the bottom. That's what I'm doing in the left hand. The right hand, I'm playing basically the chords. The inversions are telling me to play the same thing. So it's, see, B's on the bottom. And here, somehow you work it out. But you'd use that same pattern throughout the whole thing. Here, measure 9, a G with a B on the bottom is here. Measure 13, it's an A chord with C sharp on the bottom, that's here. G with a B on the bottom. Then a D minor with an F on the bottom. They're telling you the note, they're giving you the notes here. Because you could come down here or here. But here, I'm at an F on the bottom, so I'm up here. And then a G chord, they don't give me the thingy. So again, you gotta get the whole ensemble together to figure out where on the keyboard you need to be sometimes. Because you can play those chords most anywhere. And remember, it's an ensemble. So once you know what you're doing, you got to listen to the rest of the ensemble to stay with them. And you have to blend in. The melody is what's important. And after the melody, the next most important thing is the bass. That's the part 4 of the left hand. That's the second thing we wanted to hear. And then everything else is filler. And that needs to be in the background. So you have to balance the ensemble out so it sounds nice. Now part 2 is kind of like a counter melody that goes along with the melody, but it's not, in my opinion, really a counter melody. You need to keep it soft. It just goes in with it harmonizes with the melody very nicely, but we still need to hear the melody. So you have to balance it all out. As the speed, well, it's however fast you're going, the waltz is going to go. That's what you do.